This 26-year-old white girl from Port Arthur, Texas, has gone on to be the first female superstar of rock music. And she is. Will you welcome Janis Joplin? Yeah.
There's a light, certain kind of light, honey, but it never ever, no, it never shone on me, no, no. Oh, baby, I want my whole life to be live with you, babe. So what I want, I was to be living, loving you. There's a way. Whoa, everybody say you can do anything. You can do every little thing, and I think I can, yeah. But what good, honey, what good can it ever bring? 'Cause I ain't good to you with my love. Oh, honey, I can't find you with my love, and I've been looking around for you now. You don't know what it's like. No, you don't. No. You don't know. Honey, you don't know what it's like. Wanna love anybody? Oh, babe, I wanna talk about it to you sometime. The way I love you, babe. And I've been loving you, babe. In my brain, oh, I can see your face again, honey, and I know, I feel I got to know my own frame of mind, yeah. But what good, honey, what earthly good can it ever bring? 'Cause I can't find you with my life. When I said I can't find you, baby, I've been looking around everywhere, yeah. You don't know what it's like. No, you don't, you never ever did. You don't know, honey, you don't know what it's like. Wanna love anybody? Oh, honey, won't you let me try and talk about holding you now? Now, baby, yeah. But you don't know what it's like. No, you don't, you never ever did. I said, I tried to show you, baby. I tried to help you, but you know you never, no, you never, no, you never, ever. I know that you know that, don't you know you let me down. Oh, let me show my love all around you.
Not bad. Well, here we are together again at last by popular demand. How are you?
I'm
Good to see.
a little tired.
What have you done to kill time since you were on my old show?
I've been working.
You really have.
Yeah, we did Europe. Went to Europe.
Yeah.
I played over there about a month. Scared them to death, I think.
Did you have fun?
No, I had a terrible time.
Did you really?
Nobody really gets loose and nobody rocks over there. They're all so cerebral. They're really cerebral. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. They sit analyzing the meaning of your work and not appreciating it.
They don't get down.
They over-intellectualize. They cerebrate. They ratiocinate excessively. That's what the Limeys do. It wasn't just England. It was all over.
No, England, Amsterdam, Paris, Stockholm, Copenhagen.
May I light your fire, my child?
That's my favorite singer, as you know. I guess not.
Apparently not, no. Well, I would have bet against it myself. Anyway, it's good to see you. Hey, why is it? I was thinking about it the other day. There aren't very many of you. By this I mean, no, I mean superstar rock ladies like yourself. Who else? There's Mama Cass maybe, and Gracie Slick. She's giggling, isn't she? Why aren't there more ladies who do what you do?
Singing?
No, do what the kind you do. I know a lot of ladies sing. I mean, but you're not in the same category with Kate Smith or maybe Joe Stafford, but no.
I don't know why. I always wondered because it seems so natural to me, but I don't know. It's not feminine. Maybe that's why. I mean, to get out and really get into music, get on the bottom side of the music instead of float around on the top like most chick singers do. I think they on the top of the melody instead of get into the feeling of the music. I don't know.
That's a good enough answer for me. Do you read much?
Yeah, plain.
Do you ever sit home quietly by the fire rereading Dickens or?
It's not my style, really.
No, I often wonder what you do on an off night. Maybe you don't have any. They keep you working so much.
We work a lot, yeah.
Would you say you hate the road?
It has a lot of bad things about it. I mean, you're alone a lot, and you're in strange cities a lot, but then you get to play a lot. And I think ultimately that's what people in music are after. That's just one of the dues you have to pay to play music. I mean, you can't stay in your hometown and play because, you know, the people get tired of seeing you.
Yeah. I'm always going to wonder what it feels like to do what you do up there. I have a feeling, I saw you at Fillmore and a couple other places, and it's really an ecstatic effect that you have. And there's no way my doing those little monologues isn't quite the same thing. I often wonder if...
That's because you're on top of it instead of on the bottom.
I'm on the wrong side of it?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh, what does it mean I'm on the top of it?
Well, I was talking about the singing.
Yeah.
It's just like an attitude, I think, that you can approach, well, anything with. I never thought of it until 5 minutes ago.
Well.
But, you know, it's on getting on the, underneath, on the movement, the rhythm of whatever you're into instead of just skirting it and looking at it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so. Do you ever have a whole night, though, when that doesn't happen and you just stand up there and feel like you're not making it?
Well, yeah, but you kind of try and, you have little games that you play with yourself to turn yourself on, you know. And then, you know, I've got this band that I can, like, listen to the horns.
Yeah.
And if they're pushing, the horn players will turn me on. And you can usually get yourself going.
You never had a desire to just leave the stage and say, I'm sorry it isn't working tonight, folks?
It's the best thing ever happened to me. I wouldn't leave.
Yeah. If you couldn't do it anymore, you'd be miserable, huh?
Yeah, I hope that by that time I'll have something else that's groovy.
Yeah. Can you picture that? Can you picture yourself suddenly taking a complete turn in your life? And
yeah,
I don't mean...
learn how to bake organic bread and have babies.
Really? Possibly the convent?
Try.
Somebody said about you and a couple other stars like yourself that...
come
do you
on.
hate that word?
Yes, it just drives me up the wall, please.
Really? Well, our
No,
walls are
because
very flimsy, so please don't go up there.
I'd rather... Call me a singer.
Okay. You are a singer.
Here.
The point was that you couldn't make several $100,000 a year and still sing the blues. Do you remember that? I don't remember. Maybe it was the Newsweek article or something. Maybe it was, in fact, it might have been one of your...
money that cat said it's making now?
No.
Well, quite a bit.
No, but I mean, is this necessarily a contradiction that you could be terribly successful and be making all that money and still not be miserable? I assume that was his implication.
I said, well, I don't know what he was trying to say. But music is just, hey, when you get up there and you're playing, it doesn't have anything to do with money. I mean, or it really shouldn't. I mean, once you get on the stage, like all the money, you know, all that can go down with, you know, managers and stuff like that. But once you get playing, hey, playing's just about feeling. Playing isn't necessarily about misery. Mm-hmm. Playing isn't necessarily about happiness. But it's just about letting yourself feel all those things that you have already on the inside of you, but you're all the time trying to push them aside because they don't make for polite conversation or something. But if you just get up there, and that's the only reason I can sing is because I just close my eyes and let all those things that are inside just come out. It doesn't have anything to do with money.
What else really gives you pleasure? Do you snorkel? Do you snorkel?
No.
That's the best thing I've ever done. Not being able to get up and sing. I snorkel. Could I teach you to snorkel sometime?
Later.
I wasn't going to do it here. No one snorkels publicly that I know of. You could sit here a bit longer, can you?
Sure.
We're good. Will you welcome most prolific gentleman, Michael Thomas. What does it take to be a rock critic? What was your background for that?
I'd like to know that myself.
It takes being when you're a kid, like listening to Elvis Presley and being fractured by it then, and it being like the music that you always dug a lot, and if you like it, then if you're a writer, then you write about it, because the people are interesting, and because it's this sort of tribal music that you like, it's your tribe, and it just takes like some kind of response to the music, some sensual response,
Don't you think it gets a little out of your business? Don't you think writers take way too much on themselves?
Oh hell, yeah, sure.
I think that.
Well, I just think there's no point in writing about rock and roll at all. Really, there's nothing really to say. There's just different ways of saying the same thing, And it's a matter that it should just be everybody should just enjoy it.
Right. That's what seems to me music's about. But these people, I've read columns. Not even people that put me down. Not people that I have a grudge against, but that spend pages upon pages comparing, oh yes, I noticed the Schoenberg influence in this particular riff, when the guy was just going, shooby-dooby, man.
I would agree with
music's just about trying to enjoy it, and you can't just sit down, over a scotch and milk and enjoy it, man.
All I'm interested in when I write about it is just moments that various moments that it made it or it didn't. Moments where it really smiled. And moments where it really turned me off. And it's no bigger than that. And I can't respond to it as anything more than just flashes of it.
Who do you go to listen to, Janis, if you want to really have a? Who are your favorites?
Tina Turner.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
She's my current favorite. She's the best chick ever. Fantastic singer, great dancer, fantastic show.
Would you be shocked if I didn't know who Tina Turner was?
No, a lot of people don't, but that's too bad. She sings with the Ike and Tina Turner Review. Ike is her husband and band leader, and Tina's the show.
She's really terrific.
Come by some night, Tina. Janis. Oh, you could do another number for us. Maybe so we don't get into time trouble. This would be the time
Go do it now.
to do it, if you will. At these prices. Janis Joplin. Great.
Just a little bit harder, so I can love him. I tell myself, oh, I'm gonna try just a little bit harder, so I won't lose him to nobody else. Hey, but I've been waiting for such a long. Ain't gonna lose my chance.
Cavett show. Now next, we're going to see a performance by the comedy improv troupe The Committee, featuring a very young Howard Hessman years before WKRP in Cincinnati. They're going to do a sketch called The Symphony of Emotions with a very special guest performance by Janis Joplin. Janis plays frustration, a theme that really didn't come out in their music all that much. Check it out.
Hate.
Paranoia.
Panic.
Frustration.
Sadness.
Nausea.
Dumb.
Love. Peace. Hate.
Paranoia.
Panic.
Frustration.
Sadness.
Nausea.
Dumb. Love.
Beast.
That's how I do it.
Wanting more.